Hey there, Alison from Local Line here. Today I'm going to walk you through how to get the most out of your reports tab and pull the best analytics from your back office. So first things first, when you log in, you're going to go to the reports tab on the left hand side. Here you'll see a bunch of tabs within the reports tab. So you have the products tab, the orders tab, customers, fulfillment, storefront, and vendors. First thing you'll see here are some filters. So it preset to filter for the month of July. So if I want to switch it up and see what I've sold maybe in June, I can click the 1st of June and the 30th, and that's going to pull all the products that were sold within that time period. When you hover over one of the columns, it'll tell you a little bit more information about the data that's there. And if you scroll down, you'll see a bunch of other reports. If I were to jump over to my orders tab now, it's going to keep the same filtered information and show me a couple different things. So my net sales, number of orders, credits applied, overdue orders, etc. So when you're going to the customers tab, if you want to look at specific price list customer groupings, this is a great way to add another filter. Currently I have it still filtered for the month of June. If I want to add a secondary one just to look at my CSA, it will narrow down just the orders from the CSA. So I have no orders from this month, so if I want to switch it up and go into retail, because I know I have some orders there, it's going to show me all the customers and the different details about them that placed orders and were active in the month of June in my retail price list. So the reports tab is great because it allows you to narrow down based on order date, fulfillment date, price list, even vendors specifically, to see exactly what you might be looking for. So here, if I want to add in any vendors as well, you can narrow it down to really showcase exactly what analytics you want based on the vendor itself. The next tab that we're going to explore is the fulfillment tab. So here you can see the difference in your pickup versus delivery plans. Here you can see the dollar amount of fees charged. You can see pickup plans versus delivery plans and see what your customers prefer and what their preference is based on the time frame that you've searched for the month of June and within my retail price list. Scroll down here, you can see a couple other ones, sales per pickup area, and if there are some delivery plans, also sales per delivery plan. Next, we're going to jump into the storefront tab. This is probably my favorite report just because it shows you a bunch of different things based on your customer activity. So here you'll see the most active shopping times, most active shopping days. This is a great way to decide when you might want to send out a scheduled price list email from the back office to try and capture more sales based on the most active times that your customers are jumping into your storefront to browse and add to their carts. Here you'll also see some abandoned carts. If you scroll down, this is just a percentage here, but if you go down a little bit further, you'll actually be able to see each individual abandoned cart as well as the products that are in the abandoned carts. This is a great tool to be able to reach out to the customer, see if they have any questions, any hesitations on purchasing. So you can really use this information to kind of increase your sales and get that one-on-one time with your customers and add that little extra touch so that they can feel confident in finishing their cart. Last but not least, we have the vendors tab. This is where you can get a little bit more granular on your product sales per vendor. So you can see which vendors had the most sales, how many active vendors you have, and different details like that. If you are a hub or a market or just selling some neighbors' products through your storefront, this is a great way to give them some details and also some details for yourself about the sales per vendor. The reports tab is fantastic. It allows you to really hone in on different details for all your record keeping and also tracking different sales. You can really hone in and narrow in on the exact details you're looking for when it comes to understanding your sales and your customers a little bit better.